All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim HaKodash, the Ba'anas, unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing his work in truth and sincerity. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And as you can see, the title of this lesson is going to be Adultery Will Be Addressed by the Most High. And I'm doing this lesson in response to a video that was put together here by Darius M here on YouTube. And as you can see, the title of his video reads, Man Walks Away from Relationship After Wife's Shocking Actions. And this video pretty much is a compilation video of women admitting to adultery. Okay? And we know, according to the law, that adultery is a sin punishable by death. Now, granted, for the most part, we're all in the midst of adultery. Because if the woman that you have is not a virgin, right, and the man that took her virginity is not dead, then you are in the midst of adultery, okay? But see, these women have multiple partners. They slept with multiple men. They've been in multiple relationships. So technically, we're all in the midst of adultery, okay? But when it's really wicked is when you go and sleep with another man's woman, knowing that she got a man, okay? That is complete wickedness, and it's truly nasty, okay? Adultery is a nasty, nasty sin. Because as men, we know what we do in the bedroom with our main woman, okay? No need to get into details, but we know all the things we do with our main woman that's in the house with us or, whatever, okay? We know what we do, okay? And to have another man up in your woman, right, behind your back, that is some of the most disrespectful, vile stuff that you can do. Because if you don't know that she committed adultery, man, let's say that she committed adultery that morning, and then you come home and sex her that night, brother, oh my goodness, you don't even know that you're having intercourse in another man's fluids. Lord have mercy. And this is why the Most High put the judgment down to unalive the person, unalive them. It has gone too far. It has gone too far, man. So I'm gonna play a couple minutes or so of this video, just so you can see these women proudly admitting to adultery and pretty much just shrugging this off as if it's nothing. Okay, this is the modern woman. This is the society that feminists and these crazy people have created, man. This is a crazy world that we live in, bro. You got to be careful, okay? But listen to these upstanding, righteous, educated women, okay? Here we go.
Get ready with me while I tell you a story about a time I cheated on my boyfriend and don't regret it.
Yeah, I cheated on my husband with his brother.
Woo! Woo! Come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Hey, man. Hey, god damn. God damn. Brother, Hey, that fire gotta come, Mike. That don't need to play. I don't need to play no more of this video. I should really just stop it here, bro, and just give my precepts and close out because what the hell, man? Or as Jake say, what the helly? What the heliante? What the hell, LeBron James? Come on, man. Come on, man. This is crazy. Okay? And this this meme funny as hell. I'm gonna go back. This meme funny, bro.
Yeah, I cheated on my husband with his brother.
Harass me and you called me to have a mental breakdown with my vacation. This is what happens when you get caught. Doing what? Look at her. Look at her. Doing what? Bro, we got the messages. George said you were a girl that you got bored with. I had a friend.
I'm married. That's what's relevant to me.
That's what's relevant to you?
Yeah.
When did you get married?
Approximately 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago.
What would you rate me on a scale from 1 to 10?
Like hotness?
Everything, overall.
Overall, hold on. He's a 10.
Can I get a kiss on the cheek?
She belongs to the streets. How did you bring him in my house? You think I'm playing with you? Why did you bring him in my house, man? She want to keep playing on me, dog. Told her I was going to drop all her shit, man. I can't believe you on somebody in my house, man. She done brung in the crib while I was gone, y'all. All her, look at all this. All this.
Hey, man. Adultery is already terrible, okay? But to have the boldness and the arrogance to bring another man into another man's house in his bed, brother, do you know how important a bed is to a man? Your own bed, right? Your own sheets and cover. That is very important to a man, especially to me. Okay, a bed is okay. My pillows, my sheets, my cover, that is everything to me. Okay, and if I share my bed with you, I gotta really like you. Okay, I gotta really like you okay. So when you bring another man into somebody else's house, more than likely y'all gonna do it in the bed. Another man in your bed spreading his fluids in your bed. Now you see why the law says to unalive the man and unalive the woman, because that is ultimate disrespect. Okay, y'all? That is ultimate disrespect on all levels. Okay? Come on, man. You brought him in the house, bro. The least you can do, Ho, is go to his house. Okay, okay, cool. But you brought him in the house, in this man's house where this is his space. This is his safe haven, his bro. Man, this is wild, bro.
This finna get thrown out. This finna get thrown out. Wrong the nigga I'm off the crib, bro. I don't know why she had the nerve to bring a dude to my crib. I had cameras. I had cameras in my crib the whole time. Get out my car crying, man. Get out my car with all this crying. No. I'm finna pack all your stuff up.
Bro, she acting like she the victim. She crying and pouting, which is just an act. Okay, it's an act, by the way. But she crying and pouting as if she's the victim, as if she's the one that has wrong done to her. Okay, with her child there, and it's clear that he's not the father of that child. So this is a horror, man. And that baby got to sit there and endure the wickedness of his mother, which is nothing new, by the way. Okay. which is nothing new. Wickedness. Oh boy.
You and your child finna be homeless, bro. You and your child. Stop throwing, but you brought the dude in my crib, bro. You brought the dude in my crib. I don't want to hear no crying. I don't want to hear.
Fuck it. What's your body count?
For real? Dead ass?
That ass.
What y'all think she gonna say? It got to be at least in the 40s or 50s.
I don't know, but it's about 30.
You don't know?
I don't know, it's about 30. I stopped counting.
Are you like in the whole phase or?
No, I was in a hoe phase in high school, and then like after.
Guys, understand something about this phase that women go through. They can have that phase in high school. They can have it after high school. They can have it after college. They can have it during their marriage. They can have it after their marriage. It's not like one specific time frame. Let's say from 2024 to 2025. No, they can hop in and out every time they want. It's called riding the carousel.
Right. That's a great point. A whole phase to a woman can kick in at any time. Okay. Matter of fact, they go through multiple whole phases. They'll go through a whole phase. They'll settle down a little bit, with a dude, a simp for a couple months. Then they get back in the streets. They make a Facebook status or Instagram caption or a Snapchat or a TikTok about them, focusing on themselves and I'm back outside. These niggas ain't shit, These niggas, can only give me some, this, that, and the third. Brother, you got to be careful. Oh, and right now in Houston, okay, brother, out here in Houston, there's a high level of HIV and STDs. Okay, I seen an article today. No, it was a TikTok video. Okay, out here in Houston, they said that AIDS and STDs, man, are at an all-time high in Houston. And they said mainly among Black and Hispanic communities, okay? Where these diseases are spreading rapidly, okay? And then you got men being exposed to be down low men. That's where that shit coming from, okay? You got down low men spreading disease, man, to women. Then women spread it to other men, and all these fluids being transmitted. Oh my goodness! You got to be careful out here, boy. All right, you got to be careful. Okay. This is sick, man. I'm getting my presets. I'm gonna close out because I don't want to watch no more of this video. It's sad, man. First scripture is Proverbs 30:20. It says, "An adulterous woman consumes a man, then wipes her mouth and says, 'What's wrong with that?'" Right? No accountability. No accountability. You committed adultery, meaning what? You crossed your man. You crossed your husband. You did the number one thing. You did the number one thing that breaks a man. And that's to give your body to another man. Okay? So you disrespected him. But in the case of an adulterous woman, no accountability. As you heard the first woman that came into the clip, she did do what she wanted. She said, she cheated on her husband and how she don't feel, sad about it. This is how hoes get down. Okay? This is sad. Next scripture. Leviticus 20:10. A man that committed adultery with another man's wife. Right? It says, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress, meaning the man and the woman, shall surely be put to death. So unalive them both. The man for knowing that she had a husband, and the woman for knowing she had a husband. That's wickedness, man. Now look, I Googled this real quick here. Okay? I Googled how long does sperm stay alive in a woman. right? Just a quick, Google search. Okay. And let's see what this AI overview has to say, okay, on the information that it collected, on the studies that happened among these scientists, all right, to see how long sperm stay alive inside a woman, right? And it says here, sperm can survive in the female reproductive tract for up to 5 days. You think a man is waiting 5 days to have sex with his woman? No, sir. No, sir. If you got a woman inside your home, Ak, you ain't waiting no 5 days to have sex with her. I know I'm not neither. 5 days? No, sir. Now, if she had a baby, that's different. Okay? But if she not on her cycle, bro, you ain't waiting no 5 days, bro. If she not on her cycle, you not waiting no 5 days out. Now, some of these women, they so low, they'll have sex on their cycles. That's crazy. All right, but they do it, which is very unclean and wicked. Right? Unclean and wicked. But 5 days, brother. The sperm stay alive for 5 days in a woman. So if your woman committed adultery on you, right, and a man spills in her, that man's DNA, his energy, his spirit is in that woman for 5, bro. Hey, man. Most are going to bring judgment, bro. Proverbs 6:20, it says, my son, obey your father's commands and don't neglect your mother's instruction. Keep their words always in your heart. Tie them around your neck. When you walk, their counsel will lead you. When you sleep, they will protect you. When you wake up, they will advise you. For their command is a lamp, and their instructions a light. Their corrective discipline is the way to life. It will keep you from the immoral woman, from the smooth tongue of a promiscuous woman, right? And a woman that's promiscuous, she will do anything, okay, to get her way. She'll have sex the first night. She'll do it in the car. She'll do it in the bathroom. She'll do it outside at the park. She'll do it anywhere, okay? A promiscuous, immoral woman. She has no standards, all right? She want to scratch that itch. She want to scratch that itch, wickedness, right? It says, don't lust for her beauty. Don't let her coy glances seduce you, right? And they'll do that, man. The most beautiful women be the biggest whores. But see, sometimes in the mind of a man, when he see a beautiful woman, he think that she's a delicate, soft, beautiful, so no. From my experience, the pretty women, the beautiful women, be the biggest whores, okay? They be the biggest whores, man. They be selling coochie and everything, okay? These are facts, bro. These are facts. Don't let them seduce you. It says, for a prostitute will bring you to poverty, right? Messing with these hoes, buying cat, you'll go broke. It says, but sleeping with another man's wife will cost you your life, right? If you commit an adultery, bro, the Most High gonna get you, bro. Okay? He gonna get you, man. Don't be thinking that you King David or something, right? You ain't King David, brother. Don't be playing games. Please don't be playing games. The Most High will get you, man. It says, Can a man scoop a flame into his lap and not have his clothes catch on fire? Can he walk on hot coals and not blister his feet? So it is with the man who sleeps with another man's wife. He who embraces her will not go unpunished, right? You go have sex with another man's wife or his girl, knowing that his girl, bro, you playing with your life, bro. It says excuses might be found for a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he must pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he has to sell everything in his house. But the man who commits adultery is an utter fool, for he destroys himself. He will be wounded and disgraced. His shame will never be erased. For the woman's jealous husbands will be furious, and he will show no mercy when he take revenge. He will accept no compensation. He will not be satisfied with the payoff of any size, right? Because you polluted his glory, man. Okay, a woman is our glory, right? That's in the scriptures. So once you take a man's glory, bro, shit, what he got left, bro? Seriously, bro. Once you commit adultery with somebody, woman, bro, that's all honesty and trust and just morality is gone, bro. It's gone, bro. These are facts, man. Last precept, Sirach 23, it says sexual sins, right? So I'm going to start here, Sirach 23 and 16. It says, there are any number of ways to sin and bring down the Lord's anger, but sexual passion is a hot blazing fire that cannot be put out at will. It can only burn itself out. A man who lives for nothing but sexual enjoyment will keep on until the fire destroys him, right? A freaky, a freaky nigga, right? Got that coochie demon on him. He can't have enough of it, man, until he destroy himself. It says, to such a man, all women are desirable, and he can never get enough as long as he lives it, right? He want it all the time from anybody. He don't care. It says, the man who is unfaithful to his wife thinks to himself, no one will ever know. It's dark in here, and no one sees me. I have nothing to worry about, right? He's foolish for thinking that. As for the Most High, he won't even notice. That's a foolish mindset to have. This man is only afraid of other people. He doesn't realize that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, that he sees everything we do, even when we try to hide it. He knew everything before he created the world, as well as after. The sinful man will be caught when he is least expected and punished publicly. That's how they did it back in the ancient world, man. You'll get stoned publicly, okay? But even in these times, bro, the Lord will expose you, okay? He will expose you to the world and he'll judge you, right? It says, the same is true of a woman who is unfaithful to her husband and presents him a child by another man, right? That is high-level wickedness. That's the most dishonorable thing. One of the most dishonorable things you can do. Okay, adultery is another thing. But to bring forth a child by another man, when you got a husband, has to be one of the most sickest things in the world. And some men have endured that. Some men have went to the grave with no knowledge of his woman committing adultery on him. Thinking that this child is his child the whole time is not his child. The woman knows that. And she'll take that to the grave too. Okay? She'll take that to the grave, huh? Knowing that this is not your child. Maybe 2 or 3 kids ain't your kids. She don't care. But that's how women get down, right? It says, in the first place, she has broken the law of the Most High, right? Committed adultery. In the second place, she has wronged her husband. And in the third place, she has made a whore of herself by committing adultery and bearing the child of a man, not her husband. The children will suffer for her sin, right? The children will be unalived, right? According to the law. They will not be able to find a place in society or establish families. Well, today, it's different today. You have a lot of kids out here who've been born out of adultery, okay, in this society, man, and it's all messed up, bro. This is why Yahweh Shah gonna come and fix everything. Okay, Yahweh Shah will truly fix everything, right? He knows. It says, she herself will be brought before the assembly and permanently disgraced. There will be a curse on her memory after she is gone. Everyone will realize that nothing is better than fearing the Lord. Nothing is sweeter than keeping his commands, right? Because you'll be unalived for adultery, man. All right, so don't commit adultery, bro. Just be careful, man. Okay? Be careful, bro. And look, we men, bro, you know, I'm a young man, all right? I know how it is, trust me, bro. I have my days, I have my days. I'm like, damn, bro. I need, I need to give me a woman, bro. I need to find me a woman. I have my days, But one thing I ain't gonna go and do is let it commit adultery, bro. Okay? Hell no. Hell to the no. Right? Be the Lord's will. Hell no. I can wait, bro. You know, I mean, it's not like I can't find a woman, you know. But it's like, you know, I'm focusing on things right now. I just don't want to just deal with it right now. Okay? But I know eventually, you know what I'm saying, I'll start back dealing with, you know, women, you know, eventually, right? But I just want to just take care of some things, man, personally. You know, I need this space in the spirit. You know, I need this time to myself to address my own issues in my life. Just trying to get better. But yeah, man. But anyway, bro, I pray that was edifying. Just want to do this lesson here, bro. I'll praise Yahweh by Shema Shabbat Shem Chakadash. Shalom.